Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. I just wanted to share with you that I'm doing much better. Over the last couple of days, thank you for all your prayers as I shared a comment on my community page on YouTube, and so many people responded, and I'm doing much better. My nose is still a little stopped up, but the fever went away and the headaches went away, and I think it's more of a seasonal virus that happens down here, change of season. The heat kicks in down here in Mexico, and a lot of people are overtaken by insulation and just I don't know how you say that in English. In Spanish, you say insolación, and heat. It's kind of like a heat stroke. So anyway, I'm over that, and I thank you guys for all your prayers about that, and thank you for continuing to pray for my father-in-law, Armin. He's going to see the doctor today, and when we know more about his situation, I'll give you an update. So we're getting a second opinion, and he's going to be going to the doctor later today. So I just wanted to share a thought with you guys. I'm very concerned about just. I think everybody knows right now there's hundreds of people watching July as the Rapture. And I don't see this at all. And I don't want to, throw a bucket of water on the fire of many, right? But I do want to share a perspective with you guys, and something that you guys can consider who are watching July. Now, I think the central focus of what people are watching, I don't watch all the videos, I just see titles come across, and it's just kind of like over and over and over being repeated about July. I don't see this at all, but one of the central themes is this Feast of New Wine. Okay, it's the Feast of New Wine. It's something that was found in the Dead Sea Scrolls. And so, according to Wikipedia, if we just go Feast of New Wine and we want to study this a little bit more, I'm not going to go into depth about this because here's the reason why I'm not going to go into depth about this. The Feast of the First Fruit of Wine is a holiday celebrated by the ancient Israelites as purported in the Temple Scroll of the Dead Sea Scrolls. The holiday, which is observed on the third day of the fifth month, is not mentioned in the Bible. And that's as far as I need to go to share with you. If it's not in the Bible, it is not going to be an appointed time of God, okay? I mean, he is not going to leave something out of the written word of God. I mean, the Dead Sea Scrolls is not the Bible, okay? The Bible itself does not contain information about this Feast of New Wine. And so, I definitely believe in end-time revelations. I believe in hidden mysteries and all of that. But the mysteries themselves are going to be found within the written word of God. Okay? So if you study more about the Feast of New Wine, you'll see that the Feast of New Wine is celebrated 50 days after Pentecost. Okay? So Pentecost itself is not the Feast of New Wine. Now instead of it being the rapture on Pentecost, it's the rapture on the Feast of New Wine, which isn't even in the Bible. So just consider this, okay? Consider this when you are following people who are sharing things that are now extra biblical based on what we want to see, based on our hope that this has to be the month of the rapture. Now we're making things up as we go and creating new feast days that are not even written in the Word of God. So the Feast of New Wine is not biblical. It's not written in the Bible. And it's not going to bring the rapture of the church on an appointed day that does not even exist. Okay? So this is the reason why I'm not watching July for the rapture. Now, I shared a video earlier by Enter the Stars on my community page. I shared with you, and he's talking about the December 14th eclipse, as I'm talking about the December 14th eclipse. And there's so many things that we need to understand about the crossing of the two eclipses, midway point of the two eclipses, midway point of Hanukkah. We know that the Antichrist is revealed midway through the tribulation. Okay, so we have this X, and we have this halfway point between the two American eclipses, and it points to the timing of Hanukkah, and it points to the timing of the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. Okay, the great sign in the heavens, the war in heaven between the one who devours the children and the man-child. Okay, so I just want to let you all know that what is being shared about July is not biblical. The Feast of New Wine does not exist in the Bible, and that's all I need to know that this is not going to bring what people say they're hoping for. Okay? So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Everything I share is out of love and out of hope that you can see the truth. I pray you're blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.